Hey ladies, I just needed to turn off the sound machine in the bedroom. I am actually on vacation with my family, and we've got my daughter's pack and play over there in the closet with the sound machine on, and I figured that wouldn't be good noise for doing this training. So I will wait for a couple of you guys to jump on, and then we will get after it. All right, so for those of you who don't know me, my name is Natalie Shaw, and I have been with Synergence for almost 2 years. I am a monarch, and I live in Kaysville, Utah. I have 2 children, a 6-year-old, I forgot how old they were for a second, a 6-year-old and a 2-year-old. And I'm out of breath because I just ran up the stairs. Anyway, I will wait for maybe a few more people to jump on, and then we will get started. I'm super excited to talk to you guys today about, sorry, just trying to pull up my notes, about directing, which is called sponsoring. It's another way to sponsor distributors is by directing them to a few choices, and I'm excited to talk to you guys about it. I am really, really passionate about it. Hi, Jerry. Thank you. Thanks so much for having me. I'm excited to talk to you guys. I'm excited to share my perspective, what I do, what I have found to be effective, and I think I'll just probably get right after it. So I love so much that so many of us this month are going back to the basics, because that is what it's all about. That is how Joni built the foundation of our business. And as the first distributor ever, that is how she grew her business and became successful, is through the method of wow, book, demo, direct. So today we are going to talk about directing. What does that mean? Okay, so we have gone out and we have wowed the socks off of people. We've shown them our products. They immediately love them. We have booked a demo because obviously they love the product. Awesome. We're going to show it to you. I want you to get one-on-one with me, or you're going to get a group of people and you're going to show them the products, okay? And then you're going to demo. That demo is where you're going to actually let them try the products on, or you're going to be putting the products on them. And then what? They have a couple options, right? Sorry, just got a frog in my throat. They can purchase the product as a customer. They can become a business builder and become a wholesale distributor. Or they can be a customer and also be able to host a demo in their home. So I'm going to talk to you about basically the way that Joni suggests offering or directing. Let's say that you have an average of 5 people at a demo, okay? Let's say it's not a one-on-one demo, but you have 5 people at a demo. Odds say that 3 of them are going to be customers and 2 of them are going to be distributors. So the way that I go about it is just by simply asking. It doesn't need to be scary. It doesn't need to be a big old spiel. It's basically just, okay, this is the product that you're purchasing. Let's say they're just buying a starter collection. We know that they're going to be buying more than that because we're going to be offering or showcasing all of the products, right? But let's just say they start with just a starter collection, okay? Then we're going to say, how would you like to pay for this? Would you like to pay wholesale, or would you like to pay retail? And then they're going to say what? What do they usually say? Well, what does that exactly mean? So what I like to say is, as a wholesale distributor, you have the ability, just like a Costco membership, to be able to purchase at 20 to 50% off. You can purchase the product for yourself, and also, just like I do, build a business and be able to make additional income. You can do it as a side hobby or hustle, or you can build a full-time income. Which one would you rather do? Which would work best for you? Which would you prefer? Which one do you want to do? Any of those things. It's very, very simple. Do you want to purchase at wholesale, or do you want to purchase at full retail? I'm happy to have you as a customer and have you pay full retail price. I love my customers. They're what keep me in business, but this is also an option. It's really, really simple. And if you take away the fear, if you take away the worry, if you take away the concern that you're going to be bothering somebody or that you don't want to be that person, it turns into something magical. And let me tell you why. I truly believe from the bottom of my heart, every single person that allows Senegence into their life, even if they think they're just signing up to get a discount, every single person will benefit from becoming a distributor. Whether they stay a distributor for a few months or a few years, I am confident that it will change their life. They're going to increase their skill set. They're going to become more confident. They are going to find hidden talents they never knew they had, and I can guarantee that they are going to make some of the best friends of their life. So when I am sharing the opportunity and I'm directing them to the options that they have, I am sharing with full confidence. I am sharing with excitement. I am sharing with enthusiasm because I know that this is going to be an opportunity that will change their life. Just like when we're sharing the product and we're so excited and we're rubbing our lips around, showing how the lipstick doesn't come off, showing how it doesn't smudge and budge. We're excited, we're passionate, and it's because it's amazing and we know in our hearts that the products are amazing. We have no doubt, right? That's where you need to get as a distributor when you are offering the opportunity or directing them to the choices that they have. You've got to be so incredibly confident about the ability to change someone's life. I know that sounds cheesy, and when I say it, I think sometimes people roll their eyes, but I have seen it happen to thousands of women. It's happened to me personally, and we cannot know what this opportunity can be for somebody. We are not the one to make that decision. It's not fair. We don't know what the difference between $200 or $500 a month could be for somebody. Groceries on the table. The ability to buy medicine for their children. We don't know. So by not offering and by not letting them know that this is a possibility, we are taking away something that could potentially change everything for them. Regardless of whether they are going to reach financial freedom or become a crown princess or earn a trip to Costa Rica, that is not our intent. Our intent is to let them know what is possible and share with enthusiasm and with fire, because that is what this opportunity is all about. Okay, I just got off on a really big tangent, but I seriously am so passionate about it, and I get so excited to share it with people because I know that it will change their life if they allow it. Okay, so as we're directing, we're going to offer them the opportunity to be able to stay a customer. We love our customers. We have to have customers. If we want to sustain our business, we have to have customers. And you guys, I can tell you, my background is in sales and recruiting, okay? So that's a strong suit of mine, right? There will always be people who, no matter who you talk to, no matter how great they are at sales or at recruiting, you're not going to get them to become a distributor. And that's okay. Those people are the ones that are going to stay our customers. But I also can tell you that there will be people that you never in 1 million years think would ever give this opportunity a chance. And until they say no, they're saying yes. I promise you that. Please trust my experience, not just as a distributor with Senegence, but my sales background in recruiting. I have experienced this time and time again. If they do not tell you no, then they are a yes until they tell you no. Okay? So you're going to offer this opportunity, and they may say, okay, well, I think I just want to purchase right now as a retail customer. Fantastic. You just got a new customer, but you also have just written somebody's name down to come back to. You have planted the seed with that customer, and they did not say to you, oh, no, I am not interested in anything like that. No, thank you. They just said, I think I'll just purchase right now at retail. That's great. What I heard by that is, you know what, Natalie, I don't quite know enough information about how this is going to benefit me in my life. So right now, I think I'll just purchase as a retail customer, but please get back to me. Please get back to me and let me know how this is going to benefit my life, because if I learn enough and if I realize how this is going to solve a problem for me, I may just take you up on that offer. That's what I heard. And that's how we have to think about it. Okay. So we're going to offer them the ability to be able to be purchased as a customer or be able to be a business builder and a wholesale distributor with Synergens. Okay. Those who choose to be customers, fantastic. You are then in that moment, you guys, going to book a one-on-one demo with that customer to do a Cineblends appointment, which is going to teach them how to do their makeup effectively. Boom, you just booked a demo. Okay, from that customer. And then to take it one step further, when you're with that customer one-on-one in that Cineblends appointment, you're gonna then say, let's get your friends together. Let's do this with your friends. How many of your friends would love to have an appointment just like this, where I show them, like it's a girls' night? It'll be super duper fun. When would work for you? Boom, you got another demo, okay? That's what you're gonna do with those customers. With the business builders, the people who want to sign up to be distributors, I'm going to talk in just a minute how we can help support them and build them once we get them going, okay? How about those people who, I just got 20% battery, hold on. How about those people, my cord is not long enough, who didn't say no? You can tell they're a tiny bit interested, or you can just, you just know that you've planted the seed with them. What are you going to do with them? What do we do with them? Do we just leave it be and say, okay, well, they weren't interested right now, so they probably won't be interested? No. If we do that, we again are not offering somebody the ability, because they don't know yet. They don't know how this opportunity can affect their life for the positive. And that's our job. That is our job with directing, is helping them know how this can benefit them. So you've got your customers, you've booked your demo with the customer. The people who wanted to sign up, great. You have directed them, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about how to help them get started in a minute. But those people who are now on your follow-up list, or you have planted that seed with them, maybe you add them to your social media groups. Maybe you follow up with them on the phone to see how they're liking their product. As your new customer, obviously you're going to give them customer support, and you're following up to see how they like their new product, okay? Maybe they start to get curious and they say, hey, Natalie, I know you talked to me a little bit about being a business builder or about getting a wholesale distributor with Synergens. What exactly does that entail? That's where I get very excited, because if you lead that conversation effectively, I would say probably 90% of the people who ask you about it, if you do it effectively, will become wholesale distributors. But you have to do it effectively. And so many of the times we just word vomit. We get so excited because somebody's asking us about the opportunity, and we just give them everything. And we don't want to do that. We've got to find out. We're like investigators. We're spies. We got to find out how and why this is going to be beneficial for them. So the first thing we're going to do when somebody asks us, tell me more about this opportunity. Like, what do you do? What is this? Or how can I make money doing this? You're going to write back and you're going to say, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to tell you about this. I could talk about this all day long. What do you want to know? We need to know what they want to know so that we can help direct them accordingly. I then answer a few questions or ask them a few questions. What do they want to know? Okay. And I usually they'll say, well, how do you make money with the business? Or what exactly do you do? Or how much does it cost to get started? I will then respond with another question. For you, are you interested in getting the products at a discount for yourself? Or are you interested in making money? And if you're interested in making money, or possibly both, what would an ideal dollar amount be for you? What if you could make X amount each month? What would that look like that would excite you and motivate you? From that moment, I will then continue to ask a few more questions and make sure that I have an idea of what they're looking for. But before I spew off everything there is to know, I'm going to take a quick second and I'm going to ask them, hey, if it's okay with you, Jerry, I would love to share my story and how I got started with SeneGence. It is very, very important when you share your story that you make it brief. I'm talking like 60 seconds or less, and that you utilize the questions that you have asked them, the information that you have gained to guide and direct the conversation. So make sure you know what it is they're interested in. What are some things that they're looking for, and how may they relate with your story? Everybody's story is going to be different, but maybe this person is, like in my case, a busy stay-at-home mom who feels like maybe she doesn't have a ton of time. Maybe this person has tried direct sales before. Maybe this person, you've got to find those gems so that then you can quickly share your story very, very quickly. Okay, but touch on those things that are going to resonate with her, that are similar. You're not going to make stuff up, obviously, but you're going to make sure that she's going to catch something in your story that's like, oh, I can connect with that. I can relate with that. Okay, don't be afraid to be bold. And I don't mean bold in a salesy way, but just have a conversation. Be a normal human being. Sometimes we get so nervous and scared when we're talking with a potential distributor that we start acting weird. Let me show you what I mean by that, okay? I want you to close your eyes and I want you to just listen to my voice, okay? I always, by the way, 100% of the time, I always use voice messages. If I am not talking to the person on the phone or talking to them in person, you must use voice messenger. They have to hear your voice. They have to know that you are a live human being. If it's flat text, it is going to come across so differently, okay? So really quickly, I want you to close your eyes and I want you to listen to the difference in the tone of my voice, okay? All right, close your eyes. We ready? Hi, Jerry. I am so excited to share this opportunity with you. Honestly, it has absolutely changed. It's just changed my life. The ability to be able to make money from home when and where you choose is just incredible. Okay? Some of those things I said were fine, but I want you to keep your eyes closed if you're not, okay? Listen to my voice now. I'm going to talk like a normal person, okay? Hi, Jerry. How's it going? I am super excited to share this opportunity with you. Honestly, this opportunity is incredible. The ability to be able to make money from home when and where you choose is just phenomenal. Which one, you can open your eyes now, which one would you hear and be like, ugh, stop talking, you're going to sell me something, like, no, thank you. And which one would you hear and just hear them out and listen to them because it sounds like you're talking to your sister or your friend? You need to make sure that your tone of voice does not sound funny. I cannot tell you how many, we did a program last month with my team. We called Make It to Maiden, okay? And we really worked on presenting the opportunity, what to say and how to say it. And I had so many girls send me voice messages and I was like, oh, no. Record yourself. Talk to your husband, talk to your best friend, send these messages and make sure that you're talking just like I'm talking to you right now. Because if your tone of voice is not normal, people are going to be turned off right away. So make sure that you perfect that and that you've got that tone of voice really, it's really easy. Hold on a second, but you got to go out. You got to go out right now. Sorry, dude. Right now, go out. You don't have to nail it down. It's not hard because it's your voice. What you want to make sure to do is just don't use a fake voice, because absolutely people are going to realize that. We're having a breakdown out here, you guys. We got 2 kids who are like, blah. You guys, Dad was just supposed to be in charge for just 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. Why is it so different? I don't know. So what I meant, what I want to go back to, sorry, I kind of got off on a tangent, is you want to be bold in the sense of don't be afraid to share with excitement and with enthusiasm and with passion, like I spoke about before. But make sure that you're doing it in a way that's going to resonate with the people you're talking to. You want to make sure that when they listen to you, it sounds like they're listening to their friend. And that's how you want to talk. You want to talk like you're talking to your sister or to your best friend. So when they hear your voice, they're not turned off. Don't assume that you're bugging them. Don't be afraid. So many times I hear like, oh, I don't want to bug them. You're only going to bug them if you bug them. If you're sharing from your heart and you're sharing the ability to be able to change their life, regardless of how much money they make, they are not going to be bothered. And guess what? It's your job to guide that conversation to find out what it is they need. Do they need money? Do they need a sense of being, self-worth? Do they need friendship? Do they need a hobby? What do they need? Find that out and help them see. Help their light go ding with how Senegence is going to fill the gap for what they need. Because I promise you, everyone, except for those people who are just going to be your customers, who are just going to be no's, you will be able to find a way that Senegence will be able to fill that gap and will give them that ding moment if you guide the conversation appropriately. So be confident in offering those solutions. If you're speaking with somebody and they do not respond to you, what do? They're not interested. No. We're going to follow up within 24 hours. And you know what? I do it really nonchalantly. I will write back and say, hey, Jerry, just wanted to make sure you got my message. I don't know if you saw it or not, or if it loaded. I know the voice messages sometimes don't load. Did you get it? Really, really simple. And that's the truth. Like, sometimes voice messages don't load, and you never know on your end. Sometimes I'll do something as simple as just ask a question about the place that they're at. I'll say, hey, are you on Mountain Standard Time or Pacific Time? I can't remember. You're in Canada. What's your time zone? I just want them to respond. I want to get the conversation going again. If they don't respond to that, I will respond again, probably 24 to 48 hours later, the same type of thing. Hey, I'm not trying to bug you. I just want to make sure you got my message. And then if they don't, I'll put them on the list to call in a month. If they do not say no, for me, they're not a no until they say no. So many people are busy. So many people have other things going on. We have to help them see how this can help them. But we can't do that without getting up close and personal and finding out what it is they need and how Senegence can fill that void. Okay? So kind of going back to, we have directed them to the ability to be a customer. Awesome. Thank you for being our customer. We love you. We need customers, right? Secondly, the ability to be a wholesale distributor. So now they have signed up. Now what? My thought process is I have a lot of things that I do to help new distributors get started, but I kind of listed out some of the most important things. And number one, it's having a conversation. Face-to-face, over the phone, however you need to do it or however it's possible to do it based on your circumstances. You need to help them understand and see the possibilities with Senegence and what truly they have become a part of. And make sure that you're focusing on the things that you know they need. What is their why? That's what you figured out, hopefully, in that conversation. Or, you know what, if you just offered them the opportunity in that moment at the demo, maybe you don't know what their why is. And that's where questions have to come into place. And you guys, you cannot, somebody's why is not they want to make $200 a month. So, Jerry, why did you decide to become a distributor? Tell me kind of what are your thoughts? Oh, well, you said you were making extra money each month, and I kind of thought, gosh, it'd be cool to make $500 a month. Okay, why do you want to make $500 a month? Well, I would love to be able to support my husband, or take that load off him a little bit and also pay for some of my kids' activities. Okay, awesome. So what I'm hearing from you is you want to be able to support your husband. That's important to you. And then it's important to you to be able to pay for some of your kids' activities. Yeah, I mean, my kids have like dance and baseball and da-da-da-da-da. Okay, awesome. Now, is that something that you did as a child? Did you have activities like that as a child? Yes, I did. And those were really important to me. Like, I loved those. Okay, so making sure that your kids have those opportunities are really important to you. Yes, they are. Why? Why is that important to you? I mean, other than the obvious that you want them to, have fun and be able to meet friends, like what kind of a Like, why is that important to you? And I hope you don't mind that I'm asking, but I really want to know why, so that I can help you the best I can. Well, for me growing up, I was in sport. I'm just making this up, okay, guys? I was in sports, and then, you know, my parents got divorced, and I wasn't able to do it anymore, and it took me away from my friendships, and I really felt like I just lost a lot of self-confidence. Okay, so what I'm hearing from you is the ability to be able to provide your kids with these opportunities helps you feel like you'll be able to offer them something that you didn't have. Yes. And is that something that's really important to you? Yeah, it's so important. Great. Bingo. We've got her why. Okay? In those moments when time gets rough, she gets unmotivated. She doesn't know what to do. She's on the edge. We're going to bring it right back to that why, and we'll help motivate her and guide her and help her. But we cannot help her if all she says to us is, I want to make $500 a month. So we need to help them, number one, see the possibilities, find out what their why is, find out their goals, find out their intentions. And then we need to make sure that they are trained on the inventory build. There are tons of trainings out there. There's tons of trainings from Joni. They need to know what they need to order so that they can then sell it and they can then make a specific commission on it. I'm sure that Jerry has a checklist set up for you guys, or some sort of I think I saw something on here, and I think most leaders do, where we say, okay, when you get a new distributor started, these are kind of like the A, B, C, D, E, F, Gs. These are the things that you need to get started. Get them going on that. Check in often. In the first 2 weeks, I think it's super important to check in on your new distributor every few days. In the first 5 days, I probably check in daily, not in an annoying way, and every person is different. You kind of fill it out, but just check in because I have a specific system that I send my girls through, and I want to know where they're at in that process and what questions they have and how I can help support them. I'm very, very specific that their goals are my goals. Their success is my success. I'm not going to push them to do things that they don't want to do because I can't make them be successful. I will do everything in my power to support them, to guide them, to train them, and to help them, but they have to do the work. And I'm not going to do it for them, but I'm here to help them. And then most importantly, if you are in the same location as them, you're going to go out and you're going to show them how to wow, how to book, and how to do a demo effectively. You're going to obviously have placed their order and scheduled their in-home launch party ASAP. Within the first 7 to 10 days of them getting started, if you're not in the same location as them, you're going to do an online launch party for them, but they've got to do that in-home launch party. Help them see the vision, lead them by your example. And this is something that I'm learning over time, and I'm sure, Jerry, you are like a pro at this, and this is like advice that I wish that I would have known from the beginning, but focus on those people who want to do this, who want to build a business. It is so much easier to breathe new life than to try to resurrect the dead. Those people who are ready and willing and motivated and who take your advice and who are right there, like, give me more. How can I be better? What can I do? Those are the people that you're going to focus your time and effort on. Don't waste your time pulling teeth with people that you cannot motivate no matter what happens. I mean, you can support people and you can motivate them, but they have to want it themselves. You cannot want it for them. I think about my leaders and my rock stars. I absolutely have been there to support them and to guide them and mentor them, but there's not one single thing I personally did that made them a rock star. They were a rock star from the beginning. Definitely people grow and develop and get better over time. So please don't think that I'm saying that they can't or that you guiding them won't help. But don't focus your efforts on those duds. Focus on those that want to build a business. And you guys, as you do this, your business will grow and you're going to, together we will rise. As you help other people be successful, obviously in turn it's going to help you be successful. And that's what I love so stinking much about this business is that it feels like you're giving and giving and giving, but the return is so incredible for yourself. And when I say giving, I'm saying training and mentoring and guiding. I love that so much about this opportunity. There's so many things I love about this opportunity, but what's so amazing about it is by being able to help other people be successful, that helps you be successful. So I kind of feel like I did like I don't know, sometimes I get off on tangents, but I'll wrap this up and I'll maybe just leave 5 minutes for questions. But I just want you guys to really, really focus your efforts on this month, like Jerry has shared with you and so many other leaders, on getting back to the basics and making sure with every single customer, whether it's an in-home demo or a sell online, you are offering the options. Do you want to stay a customer? I love to have you as a customer. Or would you like to be able to get a wholesale distributorship and build a business? These are your options. What works best for you? And you guys, don't be afraid to share this opportunity. Shout it from the rooftops. It is absolutely an opportunity that will allow women to completely change their life. If you don't believe that, have faith in your leaders and in their testimonies, because as you grow and build your business, you will develop that testimony and it will be a solid, firm feeling that you feel. I promise you, people recognize excitement. They recognize confidence. They recognize enthusiasm. If you are not radiating that, if you are not glowing, the